Hello everyone, I'm Rebecca. Welcome back to my Pixel Quest, where we're continuing our blind playthrough of Subnautica. But look at this, we nearly have a fully built escape rocket, which, I mean, I 99% assume signals the end of the game if and when we choose to use it. And at the moment I have no other indication that that the situation is not that this is like that this is our choice. It's our choice to choose when we actually take this rocket up, unless something else happens, unless something else is going to happen that makes this I don't know, puts a time limit on this or something like that. But unless something like that happens, I think we can take this at our choosing. So for the time being, like, we've just done one of the final upgrades, and I'm gonna guess, I don't know, it's been a bit hard to predict, I'm gonna guess that this is the final upgrade, because it's the thing at the top, and that just feels like we've got a kind of a structure now. It's got fuel in it, and this is just the top bit. Whoops, wrong one. And I think in the, we've got a couple of things to read, but I think in the vehicles? Neptune escape rocket. I think in the description here for the Neptune escape rocket, yeah, it says it consists of 5 independently constructible elements: the launch platform, the gantry, the thrusters, the fuel reserve, and the cockpit. So that is what is listed as the final upgrade. It's so interesting to me that this thing only has one person life support. To me, it feels like a strange thing to mention. It's strange enough to me that the I don't know, the Altera Corporation, I guess, who sent these blueprints to the Aurora, sent blueprints for a one-person life support. And I've said this before, I won't go on about it, but like, I just find that really weird. Like, wouldn't you send blueprints for a rocket that could bring at least a larger group of people along together? Is each individual survivor meant to build one rocket? Is that not going to be weird? And it's interesting here as well that it says, warning, onboard AI will not launch if local threats are detected. I'd sort of forgotten that it wrote that. And so what I was thinking is that if I built this, but I hadn't done all of that other stuff to at our Terra Island control alien facility outpost over there, if I hadn't turned off the quarantine weapons system, what I thought is that you might get an ending where, you try to take off and then this thing shoots you out of the sky, which I think would be great to go and experience that ending. But maybe not so. Maybe it just simply won't let you launch, which is fine. I guess because that's the only way to continue playing the game, rather than to have an ending that you can't continue with. So anyway, but we have turned off the weapons system, so we're going to continue finishing to build this cockpit. So we need the Cyclops shield generator. I actually can't remember if we actually built one of these, but either way we can build one if not. Plasteel ingot, enameled glass. Oh, I wish it didn't involve enameled glass, because it's so hard for me to make enameled glass, because it's so hard for me to find any of these thousands of stalker teeth that seem to be everywhere and yet not findable, and a computer chip. But either way we can get these things. Let us seek
vital signs
seek water. Let us go and start collecting some of these things. So our Cyclops is over here at our island, it's sort of below our island. That's okay, we can get there. And our prawn is over there at our Shallows home. And Sarasimos
Welcome aboard, Captain.
is here. I just want to have a look under. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so the priority for the time being is to finish the Neptune. I'd like to see what happens when we finish it, if anything, but just to have it completed and know it's there, ready to go whenever I'm ready to, I guess, to attempt ejecting myself from the game. And I've said before that I kind of suspect that it won't go to plan. I kind of suspect that something is going to go wrong with our escape. Like that we will escape the planet, probably, but we're not going to end up back home. Like I feel like it might take us somewhere else. And in part that's because I know there are sequels to this game. I know nothing about the sequels, apart from the fact that they are sequels. And just as a reminder, I don't want to know, because I would like to go into those games as blind as I possibly can, and it would be really great to not know, even things like whether they have, I don't know, same character or same universe or not, to just not know that stuff is one of the, again, it's one of the ingredients of the magic of a blind playthrough. So I'd like to hold on to those mysteries for as long as I possibly can, but I definitely will play the games. But anyway, because of the knowing the existence of sequels makes me wonder, if indeed it does still involve this character or something like that, if something goes wrong and we end up somewhere else, I don't know. On top of that, I'm just thinking, I need 2 lithium for a plasteel ingot. Okay. On top of that, and I can't remember what it was. but I know that something in one of the PDAs made me think that... I remember that something was just phrased in a way that made me think... they seem to be laying the groundwork for the possibility of something going wrong in the Neptune's trajectory. Maybe it actually is even in the Neptune's description. Hang on. It's that very last thing there. Warning, the use of alien materials to power the craft may increase its range in unpredictable ways. Why would that line even be here if it weren't exactly going to happen? It is going to happen. I feel so sure, like we are going to end up somewhere unexpected. We're not going to get wherever this thing is actually intended to send us. We're not going to get there. We're going to go far beyond. And because we're using this extremely powerful alien ion power, I wonder if where we're going to go is another planet that's to do with this alien civilization. And I picked up these plants just to finally plant my marble melons here. And I have exactly 2 empty planters, so that's I don't know, just for fun, just because they can live out their lives. Cool. Let's see. I might even have a ready-made plasteel ingot, but let's see. Yeah, so I don't know what will happen. Maybe we'll go somewhere else. Maybe we'll go to another one of the planets that's associated with this alien race, or maybe we'll go to their home planet or something like that, or
intake recommended.
I don't know. Let's eat a Reginald. Why not? We've got a good source of Reginalds now. Okay. Lots of titanium things. What else did I need? I know I need enamel glass, plasteel ingot. Where are my Neptune upgrades? Light stick. I need to find another light stick fragment just for completion. And it's probably not completion. There's probably many other blueprints that I haven't found yet or may not find during this playthrough of the game. Maybe it can be one of the extra things that I do once I'm sort of finished with the main game, you know, just to come back and do some completionist activities. But either way, this one I know I haven't completed, so just for the neatness of my little PDA here, it would be nice to pick it up. No, we need Neptune. Cockpit. Cyclops shield generator, plasteel ingot, enameled glass, and computer chip. Okay, computer chip. I basically know this one off by heart, but it's always good to check. Two table coral, gold, and copper wire. I think there was a gold in here, wasn't there? Yes. Gold. Nope. Nope. I'm also just sort of like a little bit noting what I do have in different places while I do this. I'm actually going to leave that one here, there, because I know that that's all for building another scanner, and I think I do want to build some more scanner rooms, or at least keep rebuilding the one scanner room in a few places for some other missions. Okay, I can easily go out and get the 2 table coral that I need nearby, so that's fine. But we also need 2 copper for a copper wire, and I seem to have used up my copper here. So what I'm going to do, just to make this a bit quicker, is scan for copper. To be honest, I should have done a lot more. Oh! What? Oh, because I also haven't got my range upgrade. Let's go and get the range upgrades in here, just to make this a bit easier. 1, 2, 3. Because we already have 1 in there. Man, don't tell me there's no copper. Don't tell me that news. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on, that's a speed upgrade. Oh, I don't really need that. Well, let's see if we get copper here anyway now. What? I mean, it gives us limestone chunk, but I just feel like it also gives us the individual components, right? Of the limestone. Oh, well, I guess if nothing else, we'll... maybe it doesn't. Maybe if there's copper in limestone, I kind of thought it did tell you, you know, like, if there's limestone that contains copper, I thought it would tell you where the limestone is, but it would also tell you where copper is if you search for that individually. But maybe not. Maybe it's just that if copper shows up individually, it's like it's a singular copper, or, well, it's probably not a singular copper, but it might be a mound of copper or something. Maybe that's the way it works. So let's just go out hunting for limestone then. And what have we got over here? And we need these table corals anyway, so let's just pick this up. Great, that's done. So a few little, those will be under the ground. These are probably all under the ground. Oh, that one's not, right around the corner. What have you got for me? Limestone? Titanium, of course. How about you fellas? Oh, there's one. Sneaky little one just around the... Also titanium. You guys are inside somewhere. Everything is inside. In here. There we go. Did we even get anything from that? Ah, sometimes it just shows up really late. Great. That's one. Well, there's loads about the place. None of it is in this. None of it looks to be here. Or here, but I'll just... I don't know. I'm not really too worried about these guys, but... Let's just make a hasty retreat. Is that one? That's one. Titanium. Ouch. Ouch. Excuse me, so rude. Oh, that's a sandstone, but whatever. Oh, I've got so much lead and very little... I really haven't needed lead for a very long time. This stuff is all further away. It's the problem with... It's kind of like searching for the stalker teeth with these things. Like, there's just so many that appear. It becomes difficult. You don't know, like, what's near, what's far away. It's not too bad when you're out in the open, because by moving around, you can get a sense for how far away it is. But if you're in a cave in particular, it's very hard to tell. You know, you can't get that spatial sense. So these ones are sort of nearby here, somewhere. This one. Great. Fabulous, there we go. Should I just have a little snack? I had a Reginald before, but you know, we're passing by just for old time's sake. Hey, killing things I'm not intending to kill. Peepers, have you guys got the good enzyme? Not yet, by the look of it. You don't have the little trail. Oh, inventory full. All right, let's grab this on the way. Cool. That should be a very good amount for a quick little snack. Nice.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so this is all for a computer chip. Copper wire. Computer chip. Great. Okay. So where are we at? We've got plasteel ingot, computer chip. Was there... and also let's check out what the Cyclops shield generator needs. If I need to make one. If we haven't already made one. That is an advanced wiring kit, polyaniline, and a power cell. Cool. Well, actually, I know that we've got a spare power cell in the other room. So that's pretty nice. We'll need this silver for our wiring kit. So that's also pretty good. Let's make that now. We need a wiring kit for an advanced wiring kit, yeah? Yep. Oh, and I need another computer chip. Oh gosh, so much. Let's just commit to making one. Even if we have already made one, it'd be nice, you know, if I've made one, that it's nice for the Cyclops to have that. 2 gold and another computer chip. Okay, so actually we need some more table coral and some more copper. And ultimately we need 3 gold. All right, let's ransack the place for all of the gold that I have. I'm kind of like constantly using gold in things. So I have had loads and loads of gold at different times. At most times, I would say. No, those ones I want to keep here.
Warning, emergency
Oh, there we
power
go.
only.
There's still a few. So I need 3 gold. That's perfect. Nice. Well... How are we going inventory slot wise? Enough to get our 2 gold and our... Enough to get our 2 gold and... Oh, does this mean that my scanner has turned off as well? Oh, that's a pain. In that case, I'm just going to... I'm going to use the time to pop in here and get my power cell.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Not here. Not here. Oh, was I mistaken? I thought in here I had a spare power cell. Oh, maybe it was in one of my other... Oh, no, here. Yeah, we got one. Nice. Cool. And that's good because I actually would also really like to make some ion power cells for things as well. Even though it's very late in the game, I'm not really sure how many other things I want to do. I actually still really want to do some more exploring. I have some ongoing... So just to let you guys know some of the things I'm already thinking. Like, I still want to do some exploring in areas that I feel like I haven't explored very well. And I particularly want to do some exploring with scanner rooms to find, especially if there are any other, like, data boxes and things that I haven't found, or wrecks that I haven't investigated, particularly for data boxes. So that's kind of a high priority for me, because those are exciting. You know, I want to know things like exciting things that I might have missed. I also I'm still a bit obsessed with this cuttlefish mystery. Maybe absolutely nothing. I've carried this around with me for a fair while, so maybe nothing is happening with this particular one. I don't know, but I'm still very interested in investigating things, you know, with the cuttlefish. So, yeah. So I guess I want to keep experimenting and seeing if I can make something happen with cuttlefish. And at least one of my experiments that I mentioned in the last episode is, and it's a bit of a wild, it's a long shot, but I think there's some merit in the idea of taking one of these cuttlefish to our sea emperor that may still be alive, maybe. And I guess just seeing if, I don't know, if they talk to each other telepathically. I don't know. I might pop back in and visit my other cuttlefish. Hey, a peeper is just swimming around. Hey, well, would you like, since you seem to be inviting yourself in, would you like to live in here? There you go. Do you want to live amongst... Oh, there's my crab snake. Nice. Friendly crab snake. I can go right up to this thing now. Oh, it's very beautiful. It's in different lighting here, so it's even more vibrant. Wow. Its pink really stands out. Oh. See, was that the gasopods outside, or was that sound... Maybe... Was it you? Do you want to make contact? Or is it just me losing oxygen? How about you? Yeah? Or maybe it's just one of these other things making a sound. My wacky little sand sharks. My crazy guys. I don't know. Maybe I can't... just the cuttlefish. The cuttlefish are driving me mad. I'm so curious about them. Maybe there's a very particular circumstance in which they, in which something about them activates, you know? Maybe they, you know, if you die, they sort of rescue you, or maybe they're sort of like a fairy in Zelda. I don't know. Come on. There we go. Limestone chunk, please. All right. I'll head out while you're starting to scan. Where do we have some first little things appearing? Over here. That must be a gasopod. Titanium, of course. Where are you? Just here. Lovely. There we go. Just need one more of these and I can do another computer chip. Yeah, so I'd like to do some more exploring. We of course still have that wreck that's actually near Terra Island. I'd like to go back to that and fully explore it with my sea moth nearby. Oh, nice. But there may be other wrecks around the place that I haven't found. There might also... So another thing I'm really curious about is that there seem to be 3 sanctuaries. And at the moment, I don't even know... My best guess, that's our copper, let's return. At the moment, my best guess is that, where am I going? Over here. My best guess is that the two, like Terra Island and my, my nice island over there are the sanctuaries. It just seems like, what would they mean sanctuary in this case? Well, the infection is in the water, so an island outside of the water, a place to be outside of the water would be the sanctuary, right? That's my thinking. But if that's the case, then those are just 2 of the sanctuaries. And, the last sort of entry I got about them indicated there are 3. I'm still a bit confused about that because the location, the alien facility location data we had seemed to imply that there were 2. In fact, I'm going to have a little look at it now while I'm talking about it. So data downloads, alien data, or actually codes and clues is where the facility... So here, facility location. We know what the disease research facility is. We've been there. We know what the thermal power facility is. We've been there. Sanctuary A. Sanctuary B. So it only mentions like alpha, beta. There's no C here. Off-site laboratory, we know what that is. That's kind of nearish the other 2 things with the with lots of things to study and the big skeleton outside. Primary containment facility, we know what that is. That's where Sea Emperor is. But it doesn't mention other things. But it does say data corrupted for a lot of these things. It's just, so maybe that means one of the sanctuaries doesn't show up. Maybe that means other facilities don't show up as well. So that's one thing. But then, where did we get information? Oh, and I've got to scan maybe I've got to make a blue tablet to be able to scan it to get its entry. Oh no, it's here. Okay, we do have its entry. Have I read this? Smooth and cold with a blue light switch which illuminates an alien symbol resembling an uppercase H. While it is likely these devices served in part as security clearance for whoever constructed them, their size suggests some additional purpose, such as personal computers. Whatever the case, the technology is far beyond humanity's own. Okay. So... Here, this is the one that mentions sanctuaries, alpha, beta, and kappa. Why is there no mention of kappa or C in the previous location entry? I don't know. But here, so we have the Arch network. That also wasn't mentioned, but we, even if we don't have all of the arches, we know where a lot of them are. I'm fairly sure the self-warping units is the warpers. The sanctuaries, 3 of them. Quarantine enforcement platform, yes, that's Terra Island. Disease research facility, yep. And primary containment facility. And then reserve power. Yeah. So what is this? If the islands are indeed the sanctuaries, what is this Kappa one? So this is another mystery for me. And while we're here, let's read this. That's right, the river prowler that we got in the Stranger Things area. A fast, agile predator discovered at great depths. Powerful jaws used for both savaging prey and warding off larger predators. Its eel-like torso is highly vulnerable, consisting predominantly of spinal column and cartilage. It shows significant overlap with other eel-like predators on 4546b. It will aggressively keep its jaws facing its opponent, but smaller, faster life forms may have the advantage. Avoid. Okay, that is certainly my intention. And then we've found... I think, yeah, this is the sea crown. So pretty, this one. This plant consists primarily of large bladder-like sac containing a huge variety of bacterial species which may enable it to break down complex compounds it draws from the root system. Shares large sections of genetic code with the membrane tree. Ooh, 2 of the prettiest plants in the game. Environment scans indicate this plant is rare to the point of extinction. I feel bad that I took so many of them. Well, maybe it'd be nice to grow a bunch of sea crowns, right? Like, I don't, just for fun, just to help it propagate. Feels like a nice thing to do. Okay, so back to our upgrades anyway. Our Cyclops shield generator. So we've got the advanced wiring kit, the power cell. Polyaniline is the next one. Just to do a quick check, do I have any polyaniline sitting around? I know I've got, yeah, the benzene or the benzoate or whatever it is, but possibly no polyaniline. So I think we'll have to make some, which means making... Yep, just good to check. Which means making the hydrochloric acid, so gold, more gold, hydrochloric acid, which needs 3 deep shrooms and salt. Salt is no problem. I may not have the deep shrooms. I've got 2 deep shrooms. I guess I'd better double check in here, just in case I've put some in since the last time we needed deep shrooms, but I don't think so. I think I would have left anything at my island. So I may have the deep shrooms I need at the island, actually. Just keeping these eggs here with the intention of never using them. But maybe it's time to plant a jelly shroom. Yeah, maybe another gasopod too. This is further penance for me. Oh, hey, thanks. Yeah, so maybe it's a good time to head back to the island, because we need to go back. We may well have the deep shrooms I need there, and we need to go back to the Cyclops ultimately anyway. Alright, and since I've got the crab snake in here, this is where it would be nice to give it a jelly shroom if we can fit one in. Maybe we can't fit one in. No, it needs 4 slots. Can I move these? I would need to take one anyway. Alright. Well, let's... No. I want to take. Okay. Alright, can I... Oh, I've got to put that down anyway, so let's do that. Cool. Can I move things in my planter? Probably not, because that would probably be weird, right? No. No, not used. Take. take... This is... Pick up. There we go. And... The thing I'm wondering is this taking them from specific slots? Which makes it... Because I need to free up 4 slots that are next to each other. Yeah, it is. That's so weird. How do I know... How do I know which ones to take out? I need to remove... Is it that it's near the redwort? Where is the redwort? This is the redwort. I don't know. Well, let's pick this one up. And then use planter. Yeah, that actually seemed to work. And then we use the planter. Great, that one's free. So let's stick... Nice. So maybe here it'll grow a jelly shroom. I wonder how big it'll be, because I mean obviously they're absolutely enormous outside of alien containment. Cool. And I don't need to keep hunting for limestone like this. And it's a bit of a visual mess. But mainly, I want to make sure I actually take my scanner room upgrades with. Cool. Because I want to build some more scanner rooms about the place. So with that said, let's put some of these things away that we don't need to bring with us. We've got our computer chip. Yeah, this is all good. Alright, and let's see how much of my scanner room stuff I can bring with me as well. Probably not all that much. We want to bring the other upgrade, table coral, aerogel. Hang on. Let's drink.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Great, might as well eat as well. What are the diamonds for again? I know we need the glass, the copper. I don't know if I need... Are these just other things I found? Because typically for a scanner room, copper, gold, but so we need loads of titanium, like 12 titanium ultimately. 2 magnetite aerogel. If we're going to build a solar panel, that's a bit different. That's a bit more quartz and whatnot. And we're not even thinking about this bioreactor at this stage. But that's one of my other things that I might go and build a room and a bioreactor to power the scanner room that we've built at the Stranger Things area. So, but that's a potential future plan. I'm not thinking about that right now. Okay, but we've got kind of the basics here. Yeah, titanium and gold are easy enough to pick up. I guess let's just bring some bunch of things with us. Do we have a gold anywhere to bring? I don't think so, because we looked for gold just before. No. I'm just going to fill up on some titanium. Bring what we can with us. Okay. Nice. So we're going to... I'm going to leave prawn here, and I suppose I might as well leave you in the moon pool so you can charge up. Lovely. Have a nice rest at the spa, Mango. You've been such a champ. No. And I'm going to try and come back with a couple of iron power cells for you. Actually, you've got one already, don't you? Is that an iron power cell? No, that's a regular power cell. Has the colouring of an iron power cell. Nice. I really do want to keep these things with us. And if I take this out and I drop it and I scan it, it's going to disappear, isn't it? Like, and I'd have to make another one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Emergency power only.
Alright, that's fine. We can come back for this stuff. This is not the priority right now. I want to carry everything with me and have everything everywhere, but... Actually, maybe what I can do is get a bunch of titanium in here. There we go. There's a few scanner room things. They can go in the storage. And then we can get this titanium and crystalline sulfur out of here. And the blue and the orange tablet. And then we've just got them with us. There we go. I feel better about that.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Crystalline sulfur there. Nice. Okay, cool. That's a little bit better preparation. All right, Seamoth, off we trot. Off we trot. Okay, we're gonna head off towards our island. You know what? I realized I can make this easier for myself because I do actually have a beacon for the island, like a natural beacon, not a beacon, I have a signal for the island. Aurora rendezvous point. So we just turn that back on. There we go. So normally I locate the island with the beacon for either the Cyclops or the Seamoth, but because they're not there, let's rely on this. Maybe the thing actually is to first go to the Cyclops and you know, then we can drop a few upgrade materials into it and bring it back to the island, because it's been sitting out here a little bit abandoned for a while. It's time to bring Sophie home. Yeah, but so again, I have quite a few things that I want to experiment with. We've seen one area, which is the edge of the map. I would like to see it at least one more edge of the map somewhere else, you know? And something I'm super curious about is how much further past the Aurora we can go. So that's a very specific... Here we go. That's a very specific thing that I want to do. I want to go as far beyond the Aurora as I can and see what there is to see there. So that's another very specific task. Exploration, curiosity, a voyage of curiosity. But certainly also a voyage of danger, because we know that there's at least one Leviathan there. Nice. Okay. While we're here, let's just get a couple of these things. Hang on. Is that what we need for the upgrade? Oh, the polyaniline. The polyaniline. I need the... Cool. Yeah. No, I need the deep shroom. Alright. Got it. Deep shroom and salt. That'll do for now. Alright. We're gonna take you home. And let's hope that we avoid the one Leviathan that I know is kind of generally in this area. How far am I turning around? All the way there. Okay. Let's just generally head up and twist ourselves around. There we go. Coming into view. Beautiful. Yeah, and the other thing I'm super... Like, talking about going far and going to see things like map edges, I'm also really curious to actually try taking the Cyclops some places as well. You know, not just down on sort of prawn delivery missions. Oh, sorry, I hope that wasn't Leviathan. You know, nice reefback Leviathan. But yeah, to actually take Sophie out on some long voyages, you know, to some places. Go and see the world a bit. But yeah, for so far in the main story, I haven't really needed the Cyclops. I've been doing well with the other. Oh, it's a bit close. That's a bit close. Back up. All right, that's good. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I wonder, like, are there things that I could use her for that are very, you know, like, that a Cyclops is really good for, that isn't just delivering the prawn and taking the prawn back up from directly below this island? I don't know. But I have been fine with the other vehicles till now. You know, the Cyclops is super cool, but yeah, I just haven't really needed it. But maybe when what we're doing is kind of exploring far and wide, maybe then it's a bit more worth it. I don't know. But at the same time, it's not. It doesn't seem like it's really well set. Like, the one thing we know about far and wide is that there are leviathans everywhere, and I don't really know how the Cyclops is going to go against a leviathan. I'm a bit worried. It can do decoys, but it can't do torpedoes. Hey, it's my little guys. My cuttlefish. Let's pop in and see them. Oh, there's my much more further completed rocket. Fantastic. Hello, little ones. Oh, there's my little, like, what is it? My magma lizards, fire lizards, whatever. It's my beautiful sort of cherry blossom coral plant there. Very nice. Since I don't feel that time is of the essence, let's have a little snooze or a sleep. Maybe sleeping in here is kind of what will help us bond with the cuttlefish. I'm just thinking of any possible thing it could be. Lovely. This is such a great home.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Oh, water. Amazing. Well done. Look at you. Our water. So good. Okay, what have we got deep shroom-wise? Exactly what we need. And there's our salt. So is that everything? Let's see how we go with this polyaniline. Hydrochloric acid. Oh, I still need the gold. Do we have a gold here? I should have taken a look in the Cyclops actually when I was in there. I've made all of these things. I don't seem to need them for much. There we go. All right. Brilliant. Okay, we can make this upgrade now. Hello, island. You're so beautiful. You're so lovely. And where is my sub? Over here. I don't think we don't need to go and take the moth. We can just hurl ourselves down to the beach. Even when I think I'm walking on the path, I'm still falling down something. Oh, it's so cool though. Such a cool machine that I'm barely making much use of. And I've fully upgraded it and everything. We've got to try taking the Cyclops out. There we go. Advanced wiring kit, power cell, and we need the computer chip for the Neptune upgrade. Fantastic. Shield generator. Okay, and I'm just going to check if I actually have an existing shield generator in here. I can't remember. Yeah, we do. Cool. Well, that's nice for the Cyclops to have, so... Great. In that case, beautiful. Let me just have, because I also need to... Let's take a look at this Neptune upgrade one more time. Yeah, the one thing we need is the enamel glass, and I think I have enamel glass somewhere in here. There we go. I wish I could use it for something else, like a fancy ceiling, but this is for a very important purpose. Alright, let's get the moth, and then we can zip zippity doodah back to the Neptune and complete our Neptune rocket. Finally. No. Oh, imagine giving our sea moth an iron power cell. Oof. Where's the rocket? Rocket is over here. Neptune, we're coming to give you the I don't know, a nice little nose, I suppose. A nice little protected nose, so that you can burst through the atmosphere and probably through several galaxies or something like that. It's one thing for them to say maybe an alien power source could really, you know, make this thing go bananas. But what about the structure of it? You know, like, is it actually prepared? Oh, whoa! God, they really spawn out of nowhere sometimes. Yeah, like, what about the structure of the rocket itself? Is it, you know, is it set up to blast through, to blast across such vast areas of space? Oh well, let's not overthink it. Let's not overthink things in the sci-fi game. What if that one reefback that we saw that hangs around at the surface is Sanctuary Kappa? I don't think so, but could be the answer. All right, I hope we have what we... Oh, wrong way. What am I doing here? What is this? This is the gantry. Oh, completing the Neptune by the big full moons. Ooh, it's given us the cool rock music. This is too high to really see properly. Oh, there we go. Moon in the background. Nice. Oh my gosh. Are we going to get a special message?
Neptune 1 rocket online.
That was actually a little bit scary. That kind of... Oh my gosh! We get to name and change the design of our rocket. I actually really love it as it is. But that's so cool, of course, because this is one of our vehicles. I can rename it? Huh. Let's save while we've just done this huge thing. Oh, I really do like it as it is. I think this is such a neat design.
Vital signs stabilizing.
But let's just have a little look. What could we call our rocket? Well, my Cyclops is named Sophie, which is after one of my past cats. Alice is named after one of my best friends. And Mango, well, Mango is just named after it. Just think it's a cool name for a yellow thing like that. So there's nothing special attached to that name. You know what? Maybe let's try. Let's see if this works. Because the rocket is pretty rock and roll. Am I? Hang on, I actually have to look this up. I'm sure many of you know where I'm going with this. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough characters to play with here. Yep, that's correct. But let's try naming it after a, a kind of a classic rock band that have a song called Rocket. Yeah, that works. Great. That's correct. Yeah, that's correct. I'm just double checking so I'm not doing something silly. Cool. Def Leppard. It's called Def Leppard now. Amazing. That's incredible. That's incredible. Yep, I like that. Well, let's... that is fine. I want to... no. No. I'm clicking. Look, I'm like here. There we go. That's how we change it. I was doing the wrong kind of click. No. I keep using the wrong stick. There we go. Well, if we're going to give it the same coloring as our other things, then we're going for a bright yellow here. A red stripe is correct. What about our second stripe? That I can't really remember what we've used for, because I think our Cyclops had a second stripe as well. Did I maybe just go for like an orange or something? I think I might have. Alright. There we go. Huh. Oh! I thought I was colouring it. Oh, how have I coloured the base red? Whoops. I know I've ruined the stripe as well. Alright, orange. Orange. A little bit more orange. Yep. Base. Okay. No! Ah! One more time. Yellow. There we go. Done. Huh. Okay, well that still looks... That actually isn't too far off what its original colouring was. But now, Def Leppard is in line with all of my other vehicles. And the sun is... Look at this. The sun is rising. The power is restored to my various habitats. Ooh! Baby! It looks so handsome. This feels right. This feels correct. That is a good looking Def Leppard. That doesn't take away from the original design at all, I don't think. That is, that's a lovely, lovely variation. Let's get a look at it from a couple of different angles. Yeah, there's the bear. There's so many things on it that look like little creature faces like this. This kind of looks like a little kind of creature face that's got kind of like big, I don't know, big sort of audio headphones or something on the side for ears. Oh, look at it in the light of day. This is good. This is a good looking ship. I'm sorry to say, Aurora, but, you know, even in your prime, you didn't look this good. Oof. Oh, look at this. Even this looks like a face, like the two eyes there. And then a bit of a nose and a kind of a mouth here. Amazing. So many faces on this thing. This is a face. This is a face. My rocket has so much personality. God, I kind of want to take off in it right now just for fun, but I really don't want to end into the game yet. Okay, let's save one more time now that we've got the design, our excellent design down pat. Oh, spectacular. Okay. With that in mind, actually one of the next things that I want to try is having a go at finding this Kappa sanctuary. And I think standing here is not a bad way of doing it, but I think that one of the other ways of doing it is going up to the top of one of the little mountains on my island. So I'm going to leave this episode here, but that's where I'm going to be beginning some of my many exploratory tasks in the next episode. But look at this, everybody. Look at where we have come. We have our completed Neptune escape rocket. In fact, I'm going to finish with this view so we can see its awesome rockstar name, Def Leppard. Def Leppard, you are a beauty. You are a star. I am so proud of this. I didn't make the blueprint, but I did put 5 pieces of it together. And it did take a lot. It took a lot. It took a lot to get here. So we can be really proud of this thing. Def Leppard. Ace. Rocket, yeah, indeed. Okay, thank you so much for watching. And again, if you've been enjoying, please feel free to, if you would like, give the video a like or give the channel a subscribe. That would be awesome. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next episode. See you then. Rocket!